Refit. I'm gonna wait until I can go live on Instagram too before we start. I'm gonna be doing a after retreat review or after retreat report, whatever you want to go with. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's just a name. Bottom line is, here we go. You can go live on Instagram now. Cool. So, bottom line is, we're going to talk a little bit about um, what we did this weekend. What happened, some of the people that were there. No names, of course, but just like general um, um, demographics, general demographics of individuals. So we really aim for here at Refit to we try to get the younger population out, the younger veterans and even active duty out, so that we can begin the process of building a community and surrounding people with a healthy community so they can move forward in a healthy manner. Pardon all the bumps and stuff like that you're probably going to hear in a second. I'm just getting used to all this. We actually recently, because of FML, we got new mics and things like that because we really want to support Rocco's vision of bringing FML back to life and, making it a success and giving us the tools to do so. So, getting used to this mic here. But bottom line is, this retreat this weekend was fantastic. It was a good weekend retreat. It was a quick introductory to kind of like what the longer retreats look like. And it also just gives people a chance to get out, see each other, meet some of the new people, meet some people that have been in Refit for a while. Some special things happened during the retreat. There were some gifts that were given. I actually should show that stuff. It's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Huge shout out to Austin. Austin Engraved. I think is what his name is on Instagram. You should check it out. We're going to be posting up a photo on our Instagram of what was given to Dan and myself, as well as to Refit overall. We're probably going to end up putting that in the background for a lot of the podcasts and the videos and things that we do. We're going to have a literal shield that was given to us, and some of the meaning that was behind that. And the reason why we got the shield, basically, we support each other and we fight with each other and we stand next to each other, side by side with a shield wall, essentially, that will be, you know, representative of all the people that we've helped and all the people that are trying to protect their minds and such. I mean, again, Austin absolutely crushed it. I have to give him a call. Um, and it was actually TJ and Rob from Refit. You guys might recognize the name Rob from the buddy checks that happen on every Monday and Friday, the Zoom call, peer support groups that we host. Um, Rob, and TJ came together and made that happen. TJ is one of our leaders inside of Refit as well. He is actually he's huge when it comes to organizing things and executing on things and getting it done. He likes to be a background guy, but he does show up to retreats and he offers his support and help any way he can. And he also is very insightful and he's going through his own healing journey right now too. And it's absolutely fantastic that he can be a leader from that front now as well. But like I said, Austin did an absolutely amazing job. So that gift was out of nowhere. I almost cried, but I didn't, because time and place. It wasn't about me. It's not about me. It was fantastic in that moment. That moment was a little bit and like, saying thank you. And that was coming from the group. And I really appreciated it a lot. And oh my goodness, it was fantastic. It was just genuinely such a wonderful thing. But the fireside, some of the learnings that I got from the retreat this weekend, that I heard. One, if you're older and you want to give back to a younger community, this could be your chance. We had a guy that came out, one of our new guys that came out. We had, I think it was like 6 or 7 overall dudes that came out that were new, and they were all in their 20s, which is fantastic, of course. But there was one guy that was new. He was 65 and he has lived a full life. And he still struggles, with things. And it's because, he admittedly said, like, I never opened up about it. I never talked about it my entire life. And almost a regret, but it's never too late to start healing yourself and working on yourself and try to make yourself a better version of you. you might not be able to lift, a ton of weight, or, go running for, a long time or something like that. But, um, you can give back in other ways. You can improve your attitude. It's all about attitude. How you view the world and how you're living for those and others. So one of the things we say in Refit is honor all fallen with life, and that really resonated with him. And it was really, really cool that it resonated with him so powerfully because he needed to hear it. And I don't want to go into his story or anything, but there was a reason why he needed to hear that specifically. And as an older guy, again, lived a full life. And it was such an honor to meet him. What's up, Mark? I'm well, brother. Thank you for asking. Um, and I just, it was, my God, was it powerful to have him and have an older gentleman who's lived a full life to be there to offer his failures, his successes, his learnings, and his journey with everyone, because it ended up being just one of those moments where it's really, when you're a younger person and you hear an older person providing openly um, what they've learned, it's really a huge opportunity for us to grow and to be like, "Oh, damn, like I'm on the right path." Like not that I don't want to end up like that guy, but it's almost like, "Oh, I can be better and this is the path forward." He learned not to do this, so I'm going to do this. Right? I'm going to, um, you know, hopefully be strong for myself and for my family and for my loved ones around me, and I will live and I will find a way to live, to honor the lives of those who've passed before me. That was a huge thing that I got from this weekend. I also, some insight from my side about this weekend too, the idea of adrenaline and the importance of adrenaline to, and even anger and hatred, specifically to combat veterans, it was something that made you feel alive and made, because you were like, holy shit, like you were alive. And then the importance of it though was further solidified through so we played paintball on Saturday as a team. And we had one part of the paintball event that um I can't go into details because we made a promise to the refs, but um it was amazing. And it was pretty, how can I say this, adrenaline boosting. It was definitely adrenaline boosting uh game that we played. And fuck, man, everyone's like, "What? Let's go! It's crazy! Let's do it again!" And it was so cool to see how happy everybody got. And some of the combat vets that were kind of even the whole, they were up. They're like, "Yo, like that was great!" Like losing it, dude. Like, let's go, dude. Um, and for my guy Tanner, I don't know if you're on right now. I see you on Instagram over there that you joined in. Red shoots blue and blue shoots red. Dumbass. So yo, there it is. There it is. Red shoots blue. Let's go, dude. Oh my god, dumbass. Oh my god, that is so funny, dude. Um, I'll explain that in a second too. But I want to get back to the thing that I really learned. I think it's really important. Um, that when the adrenaline comes and you feel alive again and you're pumping through, um and it's just like god, because you literally feel your blood pumping. And then the idea and concept of anger and hatred, and how it's a very useful emotion in combat. And then because it's what you use to fuel action, to take another human being's life, and how hard and difficult that is to switch that energy into a positive energy when you come home with loved ones and others. And for some people, you get stuck. You get stuck inside of that because you think it's the best way to survive. And you're in a survival mode, and then there's nothing to survive for. And you become numb because you're almost becoming complacent in a way. And you almost feel angry with yourself that you're becoming complacent, and you feel like you're not an asset to the people around you. And it becomes a spiral effect of like, I don't know where to go from here. Quite honestly, that is probably one of the biggest challenges I feel for a lot of these combat vets. Not all, but many of them, where it's like, how do I take this incredible energy, this incredible anger and hatred, like energy that was very useful. And by the way, it's normal. And that's another thing too. I was talking to one of the guys and like he's like, "Oh, it's abnormal that I'm feeling." So I was like, "Nah, man, what? Violence and anger and hatred are incredibly normal emotions. Civilians here at home don't set the standard, and that's coming from one, right? So like it's not the standard. It's very normal that you feel that way. It's very normal that you did that. I mean, that is what is normal in combat. That's what is normal in military life. That is normal. That word sucks. I hate that word because it's been so bastardized, if you will. Um, it's been so just hyper focused into one. Normal is up to you. It's all perspective, blah, 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 all that shit that you hear everywhere on the fucking internet. But let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about what that means, right? So, it is normal to kill another human being. From what I've learned, that you need to have anger and hatred, right? And it makes you very effective, and you hone that skill, and you hone that emotion, and you control it, and then release it when it's needed. Thing is it's such a powerful emotion that it ends up eating away and eroding, I guess, at you. Is what I'm trying to go for analogy wise, and switching that energy into, instead of being like salt water pounding onto stone and like eating away at it, or even at boats and things like that. Yeah, every once in a while you got to clean that boat, or get that rock out of there, or it's going to erode and it's going to get ruined, it's going to be destroyed. So it's just learning how to channel and change that energy into a positive one, and that was one of the biggest challenges. I think one of the hardest conversations that was happening during, the firesides and such, and something that probably every combat veteran is going to be struggling with for the rest of their lives. But it gets better and better, of course, as you talk it out. One guy said, as you talk it out, it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Whatever the anxiety is, whatever the emotion is, just talk it out. Just come hang out with us and talk it out, or go to a therapist, talk it out. Get some tools, learn, because in reality, it's your new fight, right? For one guy, it's like, dude, you went through the crucible, you became a Marine, and you went to combat, a lot of it, and you experienced a lot, and you survived that crucible though, and you became a fucking Marine, dude. Um, like, you can do this. You got to put yourself through a crucible. You got to get uncomfortable again and go through another crucible that you put on for yourself, to then be able to communicate with your family, with your wife, with your loved ones, with your, brothers, sisters, mother, blah, 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 all the way down the line, right? Like, communicate with everybody around you in a better way, but you have to put yourself through another crucible personally to learn how to grow from that. Ooh, I just hit that. I have to get used to this thing. Um, but that's one of the biggest learnings that we had after this retreat. um, some of the funny things that happen, with that, I'm going back to that red shoots blue dumbass thing. We actually had a moment where we went to play paintball. That was the event that we did this weekend, for the weekend retreat, and uh went up to the we got split up, teams got split up. I went up to the guy, one of the main guys, and was like, "Hey man, so this is a veteran group, there's a group of veterans here. I would like to see if we could get them together, so that we can play on a team together against everybody else," and blah blah blah. And he's like, "No man, so the way it works is we got to split the team up so you guys can shoot at each other and you can play paintball." And I was like, "Yeah, oh, totally get that, man. I appreciate you saying that genuinely, but other people are going to be joining us, right?" "Yeah." "Okay, cool. So could we get our team together and then like just put another team all together and then split them up accordingly?" Um, he's like, "So listen, man, the way it works is the red team shoots at the blue team, and the blue team shoots at the red team." I was like, "Uh, Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. That's it. Thank you." And then had to walk back, and I went back to one of our guys like, "Yo, it was actually Tanner." I was like, "Yo, Tanner, did you?" He's like, "Dumbass, yeah." He's like, "Red team shoots at blue team." Oh shit! I don't know if you guys know that or not, but that's how paintball works. So we learned. But no, it was really cool. We ended up talking to one of the refs. I'm like, "Yo, can we get our team together?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's fine, man." So they ended up making it work out. We ended up playing together. It was really cool. Um, But yeah, it was this weekend was really fantastic. Again, the shield and the armor I was given to Project Refit as a gift. Was really cool. It was such an amazing thing, and thank you to Austin for doing that again. We'll be posting up photos. I have to give him a phone call, um, and it was another just fantastic. These retreats are getting better and better and better and better and better. The way we host them, the way we run them, the people that are coming out, the people that we're bringing out, just good people, good vets, people that want to grow, people that want to be better. They want to be a part of a group that they think they can grow in and that they can have fun with. They can go on these adventures with and see America, see the land they fought for, and meet people along the way that were worth fighting for, and really learning what it means to be in refit and the respect and the honor and the things like that we talk about all the time, and kind of the rules that we set and the guidelines that we set around what it means to be a part of refit. And man, is it cool to see. It's just I can't believe I'm a part of this sometimes, and I'm one of the fucking founders. I Pardon my language, I guess. I'm sorry, Rocco, if you're listening and I said pardon my language. I'm trying to get a hold on that. But genuinely, um I can't even believe I'm part of this, dude. It's crazy. So it's an honor. Thank you so much. I love this shit. I love all of you. Please consider becoming a monthly donor with us. It does help us continue to do these amazing retreats. It does help us continue to support veterans and support first responders and to change lives and to grow together, because something else that happened during this retreat, and I hope we can get him on. I think we will actually have him on as a guest soon for FML, but it's our guy Wade and the journey that he's been on for the past, X amount of years at this point, and how he almost passed away, man. And but he's here with us now and making it grow, making it happen. Hey, what's up, Dan? But yeah, it's just been crazy. We're definitely gonna interview him and get his story, um, and share it out with you guys. But because of you, you helped us help others. And he said flat out, he said, Refit believed in me at a moment in time in my life when I didn't believe in myself. And I want to be able to give back and believe in others the way that you guys believed in me. I feel like it's my turn. And that's exactly what it is. We're all, and as Tanner says, like, yo, Refit, we're a part of each other's journeys. Like, we are walking with you. It's not like come into the program and then leave the program. It's come into the program and let's walk together. Right. And like, we want to be a part of your journey. We want to be a part of it lockstep. Um, Really, really cool. Again, such an honor. And please scan this QR code up at the top, you know, here, or please go down here, click this link, and donate, please, or not click it, but scan it. It would be really helpful for you guys to become monthly donors with us and help us continue this fight. And you can join the fight that way. Again, dollar, 25, 50, 100, whatever you want to do every month really does help us and really helps us grow. So again, thank you all for tuning in for this after retreat report. We have another one coming up hopefully soon. And yeah, that's it. That's it, everybody. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with me as I told some stories. And I mean, there's so much more that happened, but it's just a quick way to get it out and talk to you guys a little bit about it. So thank you so much. I will see you all later. Until next time.